Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. In today's lesson, I'll be talking about the speaking module and I'll be talking about the criteria which are important and which are taken into consideration to assess the speaking paper of the IELTS test. However, today I'm going to talk only about the fluency. The other criteria will also be addressed by me, but in the next videos. Okay. I'm sure the students who have taken the test are very much aware about the significance of the criteria fluency, and those students who are planning to take the test, for them also it's very important to know the importance of this criteria so that they get flying colors in the speaking module. Fluency. For this, the candidate should speak in a fluent manner that it is easy to understand. What does it mean? Let's understand. It means that a student or a candidate should neither speak very fast nor very slow. Okay? Which means a medium pace should be maintained while speaking. Okay? The third point says avoid irrelevant pauses. So don't take irrelevant, unnecessary pauses. Don't take pauses without any reason. What I have seen, it generally happens when students are not confident enough or they're not able to generate any sort of idea, or sometimes they're running out of ideas. They run out of ideas. So to get rid of the situation, they take pauses. They keep mum for a few seconds. But I would say avoid doing this because it only aggravates the problem. It only aggravates the situation. Okay? However, take pauses where required. What does it mean? It means take pauses as and when required. Means whenever there's a punctuation like full stop, comma, exclamation or a question mark, then take pauses because that is the demand of the sentence or a statement. And sound natural as much as you can, because if it sound natural, it will impress the examiner. Because if it will sound natural, then definitely your speaking will sound interesting, which will help you to fetch good bands in IELTS speaking module. Okay. Students, I've given you one example. I've given an example. Okay, and I'll try to read this example in a way a person who speaks very slow, very fast, and definitely I will try to speak in a way that it is easy for the examiner to understand. Okay, so I'll start. For example, Golden Temple, it is one of the pious and historical monuments of the state Punjab. Every year it receives huge number of devotees across the world, which portrays its significance. So you saw it was very, very slow. So don't speak in this manner. Now I'll try to speak at a fast pace. Okay. For example, Golden Temple is one of the pious and historical monuments of the state Punjab. Every year it receives huge number of devotees across the world, which portrays its significance. Oh my God, it was very, very fast, and I don't think so. It was clear enough for the examiner to even understand what was being spoken. Okay, so don't speak very fast also. Now I'll try to speak in a fluent manner that it is convenient or feasible for the listener, that's the examiner, to understand. Okay, I'll try. For example, Golden Temple. It is one of the pious and historical monuments of the state Punjab. Every year it receives huge number of devotees across the world, which portrays its significance. Okay, so you can try something like this. Okay, so try to speak in this manner so that you can get good bands. I understand students that we speak in a particular manner and it's not possible to change overnight, but with practice definitely you can do it. I hope you will follow the tips that has been provided to you from my end, and you will try to incorporate these tips in your speaking module, especially in the context of fluency. Okay, because today we have done the criteria. Okay, okay students, so thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.